What's up, guys? Assassin here, and welcome to Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition. Just want to do a quick video for anybody that is looking to make a lot of money and a lot of EXP but doesn't have a team, because a lot of these, in order to make a crap ton of money and a lot of EXP, you need a good team with you that can help you through a lot of stuff. But Shadow Raid, in my opinion, is the #1 solo heist you could do that will get you the maximum amount for your time. I just wanted to show you guys how I do it. There's probably 1,000 different ways you can do it. There's 1,000 ways I've messed this raid up, but I'll just show you guys how I do it by myself. Okay, I guess first things first, I run with the Clarion, which has good concealment and a silencer on it. I don't plan on using it, but I always have a silencer on just in case. And then I run the Judge shotgun. It's like a pistol shotgun with a silencer. That weapon is the best. It took me forever to get a silencer for it, but once I got a silencer for it, it's clearly head and shoulders above the other guns you can use for. It'll kill just about anything in one hit, and it's completely silent. And you can even move people out of the way. Sometimes you need to. Two-piece suit, of course, ECMs, of course, in case I gotta, delay a little bit on the way out. I'll tell you guys about that if it comes to that. So, pre-planning, this is very important. This right here is the most important thing you could do. The bag zip line, and you get the zip line to the river tug. Trust me when I tell you that you absolutely need this for this raid. Because if you get the one on the roof, that means you have to bring all the bags up to the roof. And that's just a hassle. And if you don't get either one of them, you gotta haul all of it back to the van. It's a big waste of time. So the river tug is an absolute must. Get that, and then the other things that are essential are I usually get the thermite paste, just tossed. You can put it anywhere, but I usually put it in the south building. And the body bags. By the time I need body bags, I'm usually in the warehouse, so I usually put it in the main cargo area. So body bags there, thermite, and the bag zip line. Need those. That's usually what I go with. So let's go ahead and run it.
Okay, pull over here.
Now I'll say again, there's 100 different ways you can do this, and 100 ways you can mess this up. I'm just showing you guys the way I usually like to do it. I feel like the way I do it is pretty consistent, and it usually doesn't give me too many problems. The front gate's closed, so on our way out, if we have to make a quick escape, we're gonna have to shoot that open. Let's see where our guard's at. Our guard just came up, so he could be a problem. Let's go ahead and grab our thermite paste.
God, careful, huh?
Alright, so he's there. And a big thing in this mission, guys, is patience. You gotta have a lot of patience, because sometimes these patrols, they'll just sit and sit and sit and sit and just won't move. And for certain areas, you just need them to get out of the way so that way you can keep progressing. There's one of our cameras. Go ahead and cut the fence, get around him. He won't be a problem anymore. Okay, door's closed. Camera is here though. So there is, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I can already tell you guys how often I've played this mission. There could be a guard right here with the door open, in which case you got to run around this canister right here. You can just run right past him if your concealment's low enough. There is a guard right there sometimes, and if there isn't, then I can guarantee you one thing. If he's not there, then bam, he's here. So make sure he's out of your life. Go ahead and answer his pager.
I just sneezed. Right thing.
And there's a reason why this guard has to go. If he's standing at the door, you can get around him and he won't be a problem to you, because if he is at that door, he's a stationary guard, so he's not going to be patrolling through the waterfront or whatever. Same for this guy, but this guy's got to go simply because there's your river tug. So any bags you drop from, say, the second floor, or any you haul through here, he's going to notice, so he's got to go. So in order to prevent any loose ends, go ahead and drop the body off. I'm telling you right now, you may think it's goofy, but every body bag you got that's near the river, toss them in the river. Don't leave any loose ends, because I guarantee you, as dumb as it is, somebody could see them from the roof, or some random patrol walk through. It's really dumb. but there's a little package. Grab that. Oh, and the one other thing before I forget. This right here. Sometimes, it's not always, but sometimes there's a ladder here that can send you up to the second floor. That makes getting to the camera room a lot easier. The camera room is on the second floor. But since we don't have the ladder, we're going to have to go in from the sewers and work our way up. That's fine. Here's our sewer. This is where we're going to be moving most of our bags. Get real comfortable looking at this scenario, because there's going to be a lot of that once I finish this. So sometimes, the reason I brought my thermite in the first place is because there's sometimes a gate right here that you got thermite through. Got lucky this time, so don't have to do it. I just go ahead and, it doesn't matter at all, but just go ahead and throw your thermite down. There's 2 gates. There's always 2 gates that lead back that way. This is always a consistent as well. This crowbar on, I believe, Overkill and Deathwish. There's always going to be a crowbar right here. So make sure that you always grab that. If you come in from the bottom, I'll show you guys the other definite crowbar spot if you do decide to come in from roof to roof. Let's see. Okay, we're good here. We got some coke here. That's a good start. That's bag number 1. That bag is sometimes there, sometimes it's not. We got lucky that it is. This is always a constant. These weapons will always be here every single time. We got 2 bags already. It's a good start. Sometimes there's some coke there. Sometimes it's definitely not there right now. So we got some gold bullion. So we got a pretty good start. 3 bags right in the first room. It's not a bad start. Sometimes there's some coke on that pallet right there. Alright, so let's make our way up. Oh, that's right, the cameras. There's a camera right there. Yep. Make our way up, see what we got. Always be vigilant. Guy right there. See where he's gonna go. Guy right here, we gotta get out. See, that was a sketchy area right there. That is why probably in order to get to the camera room, it's probably a lot safer to go from the second floor in, because you have basically a guaranteed area of like entry. Alright. So I'm gonna wait a little bit for that guard to go upstairs. Once he's fully up there, I'm pretty sure he should be up by now. And we'll see where that other guard's at. If that guard's still there, okay, you can probably bet at that point, if he's still standing there by that point, he's probably a stationary guard. In which case, we're probably gonna have to do the second floor last, which means the cameras are gonna have to stay on, unless I wanted to go all the way around and then approach in from the roof, which I definitely could do, but it's a lot of hassle. Let's just see how many bags we can get out of here, out of the first floor. So there's sometimes weapons over there. No weapons this time. So here we are in the big warehouse. I'll show you guys all the box spots. Here's one. Nothing. Here's the big vault. You need 2 key cards to get into. So if you got a buddy with you in the game, each of you gets a key card. You guys can open that. Got an artifact. Alright, so the thing about these artifacts you gotta watch out is they're probably like fucking 2 ton apparently by the way you move with them. So you have to be very, very vigilant when carrying these things, because if you get caught out in the open, like if I could get caught out right now, you're basically done. So you just got to be aware of whenever you're hauling these, you got to make sure, doubly sure, that you have enough space to get around moving that artifact, because you move so slow with them. That wasn't me like holding back on the stick. That was literally, you know, stick fully forward. That's as fast as you can move with that artifact in your hands. Sometimes there's like an upright box that has a painting right there, sometimes not. Okay, getting pretty unlucky with the boxes inside. So sometimes there's a camera right here that overlooks this box, so I wouldn't recommend going for that box unless you're quick. Stop listening. Weird Xbox. Oh my god, not the time. Not the time. Not the time. Not the time. Oh my god, that was terrible. Standing up, that was not the time. Okay, got some more money. last box here. I have all the boxes done. I'll go ahead and grab another body bag in case you need it. If you want to check your body bags, it's over at the bottom right hand corner. Okay, so let's move this out. So basically all the boxes here in the warehouse are finished except for that box, and that one's hard to get to simply because it's right in the center, and you can be spotted from like any window, anybody walking by. It's a tough box to get. I'm gonna try for it because I want to try to get everything. Want to try to fully empty the place out before I call it quits. So I got a guy right there. You should notice. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ooh, yeah. See right there? If I'd actually opened that box, if I'd opened it and went to go grab something, that guy would have spotted me. So you got to be very careful. God. Okay, looks like this guard's going this way. Shoot. I guess let's do it like this. Let's move the bags we got. This is going to be very boring, I'm going to let you guys know, because this is literally the extent of it, just moving these bags through these sewers back to the zip line. So this is going to be pretty boring. But I guess the next step, I guess we can go all the way back to the beginning and work our way up top and then go from the top end. That'll give you guys a good sense of two different ways you can approach getting into the building. First, while we got the bags here, let's go ahead and move these bags out, because we were going to need to do it sometime, right? You know, I can't just leave these bags down here forever. God, the artifact. Look how slow you move. It's ridiculous. Whoever thought of this is a very unhealthy man. So, how was your day? Yeah? You doing good? How's Timmy's grades? He's got all A's. Well, good for fucking him. So we're about what? We're about to hit the 10-minute mark, and we got about the first floor pretty much finished. All that's left is to move. God, you move slow. Moving the bags out and then working on the outside and the second floor. I usually like to keep the outside last, simply because I don't trust the patrols out there. The patrols are so wonky in the outside portion, and I've been botched many a times trying to get like money bags out of those containers, and it just not going right. Plus, if I can get the cameras out of the way, that'll help. I can have a guaranteed key card. I'll explain all that whenever I get there, but for right now, we're just fucking moving shit. I'm not sure if it's already came yet, but at some point in time there is going to be a helicopter, and whenever that helicopter does come, they'll give you some kind of warning about it, but you have like a chance of that helicopter either dropping a big container right in the center of like the lot or whatever, and that if that does happen, inside that container is a guaranteed artifact. You're guaranteed to have an artifact in that container every single time. And then the other option, if it doesn't drop a container, it'll sit on the roof. The helicopter will. It'll sit on the roof and drop like 3 extra patrol guys. So if that happens, that makes your life a lot harder. So I mean that's what I was saying in the beginning about all the different variables. There's so many things that can make your life easier or harder in this mission, depending on just the cards you were dealt. All right, so good. Let's get this last bag. Call it a day. All moving. I think this last one's Coke too, so I can you can sprint with Coke, which fucking that's a blessing. So look at that. Just for a little bit of coke. Just a little bit of coke, 410,000. I mean, granted, you don't actually earn that much. You know, they take a huge cut out of it, but you know, just you can't argue with the money in this mission. So it looks like we're gonna have what, 5 bags? So we need 7 more, and we still need to attack the upstairs and the outside. Probably got about 3 bags at least on the outside, and then probably 4 up top if I had to guess. I mean, I do know of 2 guaranteed ones up on the 2nd floor, so that would put me at 7. Alright, last bag, of course the artifact. So, we'll make it there probably by the 25-minute mark. Probably make it there in time. Thank God. If there's one thing, if this mission had a time limit of like time before you just automatically fucked, man, you would just have to say screw it on these artifacts, because it's terrible. Come on, Betsy. And somehow with that being that heavy, that zipline doesn't even move. That shit must be made of like titanium cable. Alright, so, going the wrong way already. So let's move our way back to the front, and I'll show you guys the front way, like the front way to get into the building. Okay, well, I'm autistic, so don't worry about it. Getting back is kind of tricky, because you kind of have to, that guard that's always patrolling. Yep, he's right there, so I have to wait until he comes all the way back, and then I usually just camp underneath these stairs and wait for him. He's checking his shoe for dog shit, because, you know, dogs come back here apparently. So, play the waiting game a little bit. You know, patience. Patience is what you absolutely need for this mission. You know, just for these clowns want to take all day on their semi-retarded shifts. Gotcha. Now what I need him to do is go all the way down there. If he can go all the way down there, I can move in right behind him, make my way back. But of course, he's just going to take his sweet time. Come on, bro. Come on. Maybe that's why he's so antsy. Like, you notice how antsy he is? Maybe he has this, like, Spidey sense feeling. He's like, a man has a pistol shotgun pointed right at my anus, and I can feel it. I don't know where it is, but I can feel it. This dude is making my life so difficult right now. Alright, thank God. Now, please do not stop at the bottom of the stairs. Make your way all the way over. Oh, you are a...
God, stay back.
You see what I mean? This is just... I'm not gonna lie. If he walks back up, I might just kill the man. You know. I might just end him. Because we don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. Oh, sir. Sir, please. Please, sir. Just move in any direction. I'm not even asking you to move forward. Thank you. Christ. Go ahead and grab a thermite just for shits and gigs. I'm not gonna need it, but whatever. So here's the other way in. The way I went was one way of going in, and this is the other way you can go in. Come up to this roof. Gotta watch out for the patrols. Looks like they did not... Okay, they dropped extra guards in, so you gotta watch out for that. Make your way across. Get up here. Make sure you know where all the guards are at. Now, because that guard's kind of looking that way, I'm going to come in this way. Normally, you could just kind of drop right down, but it's kind of sketchy to go in that way with him just standing there like that, especially since another guard just walked in. So that was a good call on my part. So now we're just going to we're going to come in this way. Bada boom, bada bing. We're in.
God.
Ow. Broke my legs a little bit, but that's fine. So we got 5 already, and we're about to work our way into the 2nd floor, which I know there's a couple of guarantees. Seriously, right? Okay, here's one of the guarantees. It might not be here. There's two spots it could be at, but that server is a guaranteed. It will be there every time in the mission. So that's 1 bag. Go ahead and grab this. Alright, so let's see where we're at from here. Bada boom, bada bang. Anything in here? Anything there? No, no. Let's go ahead and... I don't like approaching that way because these guys up here, one of them could come down and spot me from the back. So I like coming in from this side. But be wary. Once you... Because both of these doors were closed and guards can't open doors. So they don't come this way. They don't come into like this platform. But once you have the doors open, they will come through here. So just be wary that you can get alerted because guys walk through. Now they don't walk over to this edge and look straight down, so you don't have to worry about them spotting your bags. But if say you're moving something from the waterfront like all the way across, they could bot you there. Okay, yep, so I was right in that guy being a stationary guard. He's still there. See if we got anything juicy over here. Nope. Check around. Be vigilant. Be vigilant. Okay, good. Nobody's here. Look around. There's some. I mean, there can be bags like anywhere. You know, there's.
Look out.
Ooh, got a guard here. I need to see if he is a constant guard, because if he isn't, then we'll be fine. But if he is for some reason, then I'm gonna have to take him out because he's in the way of the camera room. Which, to be honest, I guess I don't need the camera room, but I'm just going to tell you guys, right on the other side of this wall, like near one of these things, it's like just one of the little containers, there is a crowbar there. So if you do approach from the top side and go in, there's a constant crowbar. It will always be there, so you ain't got to worry about that. See if we can... Oh, that kind of sucks. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Right behind his back. He didn't know shit. Sometimes you got to make some risky business maneuvers, but that's okay because, you know, it's all part of the game. You know, it's just sometimes things ain't really broken. It's the way we treat them that needs to be fixed. You take that one to the bank. So, since we've came this way, the only real way down is through that staircase, which he is blocking, or going back up and coming in through the warehouse. And I bet that is probably the way I'm going to have to go, because I'd prefer not to kill somebody if I don't have to. So I'm going to have to work my way up.
God, stay back.
Ooh, diggity. Once again, playing with fate. Oh, man. If I'd have been a little late, he probably would have spotted me. So which window is that guard looking out of? He's looking out of that side window, right? So let's see if we can make another run at that box in the middle. Got a guard, or got a civvy coming that way. So we're going to wait till the civvy leaves. Wait till he does whatever he needs to do. That was close. Never almost been spotted there. See if we can make another run at that box in the middle. And I believe that'll be the entire warehouse will be finished. And then we'll have to work on everything on the outside. Which I would definitely say is not my strong suit, the outside. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So now we're past the, well, we're past 22-minute mark almost. Ooh, this guy needs to go. Guy needs to go. Okay, where's he strolling off to?
There's no advantage of shooting civilians. Stay pro, man.
Okay. That was not expecting that in the slightest. That was completely unwarranted. I was not ready for that. Thank God it was a civilian. Because if it wasn't, I'd have been in deep shit. So thank God for that. So let's move this civilian, drop him in the sewer first. Wow. Wow, I've never been caught on the stairs like that before. See, that's what I'm telling you guys. I've did this mission so many times, and yet new things happen to me all the time. Like, it's... I get caught in scenarios that I've never been caught before. It happens so frequently, it's ridiculous. Every time you play this mission, you can get a different result. Just like what's up... I've gotten close. I want you guys to know how insanely close it's been on multiple accounts of me almost getting busted.
God.
But, you know, that's the name of the game. You know, if you're not playing risky biz, then you're not playing the game. Okay, so the body's out the way. The body has hit the floor. Ain't gotta worry about that no more. So this guy's still here. So he's a permanent, right? Oh, there's a guard up there too. I'm just gonna consider this box a no-go. So let's go ahead and work on our bags that I tossed outside, and we'll start working on the outside. I'm assuming, if anything, I can save that box if it has something in it. It might not even have nothing in it. I can save that for last. And if I'm like a bag short, I can take that out with me. Alright. Oh, come on. Up the ladder. There you go. So how many bags did we retrieve? Was that 3? Not bad. So that'll put us at 8. 8 with a question mark 9, depending on if that one in the middle had anything. So that means that I'm hoping that there's at least 4 on the outside. I would really, really hope so. I really hope the game didn't dick me that hard to where there's no, to where there's not 4 on the outside. Alright, so here in my mind is where champions are made, on the quest on the outside. So there's a couple easy ones right off the bat. See if we get lucky. So it doesn't appear to be any here. That was kind of the one I was hoping we'd get, is an easy one right here. That'd put us at 9. So let's see. So basically, all the red crates you see that say murky water on them, those would be the ones that you can open. Okay, you got a bag here. Looks like that's it, just 1 bag here. So that puts us at 9. 3 more to go. So let's go ahead and just toss it here. We'll just keep it all going.
Look out, God.
So the big thing here on the outside is you always got to be aware of these patrols. You got to be aware of where all these people are at. They're civilians and guards. You know, you got to keep an eye out, just like I did not do right there.
Sorry, man. Wrong button.
That guy really confuzzled me by turning around like that. I was really expecting him to keep walking forward, and he just said, "Nope, I'm going to turn around and botch your whole mission." Luckily, we got pretty lucky though right there that nobody showed up. So that was my...
God.
Wow, look how far away he was. You see how far away he was? Man, just having bags and shit on your shoulder make you so much of an easier target. It's pretty obvious. So let's go ahead and toss that in the sewer. Probably should toss the bag in the sewer too. Let's do that just in case. Actually, let's toss it over here. There you go. Guard coming this way. And see, I think because he's going to come this way, I have to wait until he totally finishes his routine. Oh, is he going to do... He looks like he's going to do a full circle around the crates, maybe. I don't see him do that too many times.
Stay back. God, careful, huh? God, stay back.
Oh my god, failure. Complete failure. Now the way I'm getting across these, I don't know if you have to, but the way I always... And there's always a crowbar in here too, most of the time. I don't know if it's in always, but crowbar in there sometimes. Is you sprint jump, you know, just for any like Call of Duty player, they automatically know what that is. Just sprint jump across. You know, you're pretty much guaranteed to make the jump every time.
Watch out.
So we're gonna follow this guard. See where that leads. So here's a crate. That one is, I call the sketchy one. I don't like that one because I don't like how leaving that crate always puts you, like, it leaves you in a bad spot every time. That's why I always try to save that one for last. Got a crate here. Let's see what we get. Okay, got ourselves a bag. So that's number 10. Need 2 more. Always gotta be careful. Gotta be very, very careful. Do we get any here? Did we get lucky, sir? No, we did not. Have none up top either. Alright. So that leaves 2 more crates. Guard right there. That would have been sketchy. Let's see where he goes before I make a move. I don't want to end up leaving. And yep, see, bam. I would have left, turned around, and ran smack dab into him.
Look out, God.
So these last 2 crates that I left are the ones that are really, really sketchy to go after. Because say you do grab something out of these, having a bag on your shoulder just makes you such a huge target on the way out. It's very, very sketchy. Alright. So I'm assuming there's got to be a bag. There's got to be a bag over here.
God.
That's not good. I don't like a guard standing there. Oh my god, there's 2 bags in here. And the sketchy one. Why has there got to be 2 bags in the sketchy one? Oh man, they're really trying to bone me. At least with that we know. Yeah, with that we know we've got our 12. So our 12 are in hand. Like as far as knowing where they're at. We still need to put them down, which I think with my 2 ECMs, say I did get caught from this point on, I could ECM my way out and complete the mission.
God.
Yeah, but don't turn around or nothing. I'd hate you for life for that. Alright, so because I'm a worrywart, I'm gonna go ahead and put these 2 bags up, which will leave me at 10. Now I've got one sitting at the van, that's my 11, and then number 12 will be in the container. So that way, even if I get spotted on the way out, I can just bring the bag out and complete the mission. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's go pick up our last bag. Is that Mr. Jumpsuit? It is Mr. Jumpsuit. You know what? Power move. Power move on Mr. Jumpsuit. Power moved him. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. He had a family. I'm sorry. He had a family, but he had to go. And I'm going to let you guys know the reason why he had to go as soon as I drop his blown out body into the sewers. Bam. Sorry, sir. I just imagine him saying, fuck you, as he's falling into the sewers. This right here is why he had to go. There's only 2 keycard constants in this mission. One of them is the camera guy. He always has a keycard whenever you kill him, which I didn't show you guys where the camera room's at. I could do that eventually, depending on where this last part goes. And then the last one is that guy, the dude in the orange jumpsuit. He has a keycard every single time. So if you manage to kill him and get his body out, you can pick up his keycard. And if you got a buddy who can get the other keycard, so if you get both keycards, you can open up the big vault in the warehouse. Which
God.
Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go. Okay. Is this my last pager? Is this my last pager?
Sorry, Control.
Is it?
I fell asleep on the box.
I'm not sure. I wasn't keeping count. Oh! Okay. I don't have any more body bags. So, I'm assuming I'm botched at this point.
God, careful.
Especially if he comes around. If he comes around, I'm botched. So, at this point, I'm kind of in panic mode. Not necessarily in panic mode. I've got the mission in the bag by this point. But I just want to see if I can cover this up before it goes loud. Because I still have body bags. So, if I can make it to where I put the body bags, if I can make it to where I put the body bags and... Yeah, shit, I gotta go this way. If I can make it to where the body bags are and get back in time, I can fix this. I can fix this! Wait a minute, ooh, where did I just go? I had a brain fart right there. A very untimely brain fart, mind you. Okay, that's my last body bag to cover up my last mistake. You know what? Let's just not even worry about that. You know, sometimes in life you just have to utilize the ancient... Oh, he's not looking anymore. We got him! Some cocaine? I do cocaine! Alright, so that works for me. Maybe I can get a twofer and maybe pick that body up and get the shit out. Yep, see, there we go. See, at this point, we're loud. So, ECM down before he calls it in. You have to make sure the ECM is down before... See, look, bam, he's calling. At that point, he's calling. But, because I have the ECM down, his call won't go through. So at this point, I'm loud. Like, I'm definitely loud at this point. It's just, I'm buying myself time with my ECMs. Where is it? Okay. Okay, it's blinking. Second one's got to go down. Once it starts blinking, you probably have just enough time to get your second ECM down. Make sure you time that out right. So bam, bag's in. One thing I wish I could have did was, I wish I could have used my key card real quick to go, open up one of those gates. I could open up one of those gates and get another box, which could have had something good in it, but at this point, I am just looking to escape and finish the mission. Escape is available, plus I have my extra bag. So this is big right here. The alarm has just went off, and up at the top right, point of no return. That basically means that after that minute's up, it's not like the mission finishes. You just straight up lose. You lose if you do not reach the exit point by that like minute mark. So I got, it'll tell me how many bags or whatever I got. But that's pretty much Shadow Raid. I'll give it to you. That run was very sketchy, and that run I got very lucky in. But take it as you will. That's how you do it. So you see right there, contract rate additional 40,000 for completing the contract. You made it out. Got 13 bags. You needed 12 to complete. Deathwish, and I ended up with 13. Probably could have got a couple more, but I'd consider that a pretty good run. EXP is just through the roof. 405,000 is pretty good. You know, walked away with, you know, almost 5 million offshore and, you know, 1.2 in spending. So it's pretty good. I guess that's it. Yeah, that just about covers everything. I guess I'll show you guys the payday card I get. Righty tighty, baby. Always go righty tighty. Oh, and I got crapped on. All right, boys and girls. That was Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition Shadow Raid Deathwish. Feel free to, you know, like and subscribe and do all that fun, dumb shit. So, I guess I'll see you guys maybe in the next one. Maybe. Peace.